Hey guys, how are we doing today? Welcome back to the channel. Or if you're new here, my name is Alex, you can call me Default. Today, we have another Funko mystery box, which it has been a pretty long time since I've done one. And before I get into this, I do want to kind of have like a little disclaimer for some people who may have seen like my most recent TikTok or one of my more recent tweets where I kind of had a little stance on Funko. And I will probably talk about that in my next video, just because I feel like there's a lot to go into in my next video. I have like another mystery box, I guess, per se, that I won't have to cover as much in that video, so that there'll be more time for me to talk about it then. So this video won't be the video where I talk about it, but I am planning to address it, don't worry. With that being said though, I do want to talk about the mystery box we have for today, because I do have an interesting one. I've been waiting for, where are we at? Like, I think I ordered it back in October, so that's like, I want to say 4 or 5 months of waiting for this now. And if you're curious which one that is, it's the PopCultcha Eustass Kid mystery box, which, I mean, you read the title of the video, so you probably know what to kind of look forward to. And we aren't going to get straight into it, because I actually do have another package from Funko that I ordered, I want to say a week or two ago. And this is a pop that I've been wanting to get for one of my sets that I'm trying to complete. And like I said, this is going to be another thing where I'm going to talk about it more in my video that's going to come out. I don't have like an exact date, but whenever I have like the package in, then you guys will get to kind of hear more about it. But essentially, there are going to be some sets that I'm really going to want to complete, and I'm going to kind of go against my word that I had originally, and this is one of them. So, I'm so glad to finally have this. I wish I could get this signed at some point, but we'll have to see. But anyway, here he is. It's the goat, Saucery. Let me turn the light down so you can actually see him a little bit better. Here's Saucery.
Saucery? What's the matter, my man? Saucery, my man? Something on your mind, Saucery, my man?
He's one of the Kotsky, and that's one of the sets I'm trying to complete. And he's from this newer wave, which I'm still missing. I want to say Conan, Hedon, and I'm missing Pain. I think those are the last 3 that I need. And then I'll have like the whole set pretty much complete. And Saucer is the one I was a little bit nervous about, because he's going to be one of the more, I guess you could say, harder to get ones with, you know, Funko Shop and how their releases tend to work. So I was a little bit nervous I wasn't going to get him, because I actually really do like Saucery. He was one of the members that at first, like when I was watching the anime, I wasn't really a big fan of his whole puppet form. In fact, I was kind of like, damn, this is the Kotsky, like, this guy's kind of boring. I don't really think he's that interesting. But then he came out in, like, this form right here is, like, normal form, and I'm like, damn, this guy's actually so much more interesting now. And the lore you get with him, he's a really cool character, I like him. But, as I said already, he's not the main appeal for today's video. In fact, it's, this bad boy right here, which is hailing all the way from Australia. And I've never personally ordered something from like a whole different like continent. So this is really interesting to get. I don't know if my audio's been messed up, because I just realized my mic has been on the side, but the packaging on this looks really nice. Like there's like a few damages, but like for the most part, it's like really intact. I know one of the pops that are obviously going to be in it, because I mean, he was the main selling point of this box, but everything else, I am a little bit clueless as to what we could get. It feels like there's like a whole other box that it got shipped in. So yeah, it came in this box then, which is pretty interesting. Doesn't really have any like info on it other than like, it says right there, Funko LLC. Like this is like a typical Funko box, so I'm assuming I should probably open it towards the bottom here, just because I don't really want to spoil for myself what I'm getting in here. I'm also going to be very careful with this, because I don't really want to damage anything that's in here, but let's see. So I'm going to hold it on the side here, so I don't really spoil for myself what's in here. And let's just get into this. I don't know if none of these are in protectors, so that's interesting. So I'm going to close my eyes as per usual, like I usually do with these mystery boxes. And then I'm going to feel right in the front here. And I believe this should be the right way. Yeah, okay. So, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, what the hell? Whiplash from Masters of the Universe. Okay then, well that's interesting, I guess, to say the least. Not something I personally collect. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna pause for a second, and I'm just gonna get this whole little background cleared so that way you guys can see everything that we kind of open up here. Yeah, there we go. We are all good. So as you can see, I made space so that way you can see Whiplash here in the background. I didn't look at anything in there, I promise. But anyway, let's get back to it. So next one I'll go for is this one in the top right corner. Alright. Let's see. So I think the window should be on this side. And it feels kind of light. I don't know what to really expect here. What do we got sticker wise? Feels like another con one. And then like a square shape. I don't have any guesses. Let's see. Oh, okay, so we got a New York Comic Con one. This is Lola Bunny as the Ravenclaw. Personally, for me, I'm not a big Harry Potter guy. In fact, I've never watched or read any of the books. Or watched the movies. You know, that's obviously what I meant. But I never personally watched the movies. I've never read the books. I'm personally not a I'm not personally Ravenclaw. That sounds like a cool clan name. I don't know. I don't remember what they're called. I don't know if they're clans or what. I don't know shit about Harry Potter. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I don't know anything about it. So, but that's cool, I guess, for other people. But anyway, back to it. So next one we have is this bottom left one, and this one I once again have like no idea. Let's field sticker. This one also kind of feels like a New York Comic Con sticker. Maybe, because I feel like the New York Comic Con stickers are the only con ones where it's kind of like a rectangle horizontally. If that makes sense. So let's see what we got here. Okay, yeah, this is another one from this year's No Heart with Book, which honestly, I'm not a Care Bears guy, but like this is kind of a cool pop. I kind of like how that looks. And like, I don't know if you guys can see it that well because of like the lighting and shit, but like the book has a fucking face on it. So that's pretty cool. I think that's awesome. In fact, let me turn off my monitor here because that's kind of reflecting. That's not really helping. But yeah, so that's No Heart. Care Bears. And it's got like that whole new wave. That's cool. I like that. I'm not gonna keep it personally, but that's still pretty cool. Okay, so we've got 3 pops left. Let's see. So let's go with this bottom middle one. And this one honestly might be Eustass Kid because he's kind of heavy. How does the sticker feel in this? So it honestly does kind of feel like a New York Comic Con pop, so it might honestly not be him. But let's see. Okay, yeah, so this is the Goblin Queen, which this is a GameStop exclusive over here in the US. So that one, like I said, another decent pop. It's not one that I would personally collect, but it's also from New York Comic Con from this year, so I could have had the chance of getting 3 of these pops at New York Comic Con. Obviously, I wouldn't have gotten them because it's not personally something I collect. But, I mean, the detail in this is pretty cool, and it's another one where it has like another tiny little pop with it, where she's got like a baby or something, so that's kind of cool. And I should mention it, but most of these have come in pretty good condition from what I can tell. This one has like maybe like a little bit of damage on the bottom. I'm not going to personally make a big deal about it because it's not one that I'm going to keep anyway. But like I said, still pretty cool. From X-Men 97. Alright, we've got 2 more to go, and one of these has to be Eustass Kid. So let's go with this one right here. And honestly, I don't know if this will be him or not, but wait, this one has like 2 stickers. Because this one's got like a round one right here. And this one's got like maybe a New York Comic Con sticker. Is this the Toxic Avenger one? Because I remember this one being a glow-in-the-dark one. Oh no, it's the Oh! Okay, you know what? I've never watched Inuyasha, but I thought this pop was pretty cool from San Diego Comic Con. So I might honestly hold on to this for if I ever watch Inuyasha. So I kind of like that one. And I mean, I'm not going to really bother hiding it because I know this one's Eustass Kid. Yeah, there he is. But yeah, I like this one. This one's pretty cool. Like, I think the detail on it's nice. I honestly thought that was going to be the Toxic Avenger one, but I'm not upset by that. That's a cool one. And then, like I said, obviously, this is like the main one we were looking for here, Eustass Kid. Oh man, I am so glad to actually finally own this pop. And I know there's a lot of people out there that are really salty about these mystery boxes being able to come out after they spent hundreds of dollars giving money to flippers for them. And I'm so glad I wasn't one of those people because, man, I really wanted this pop because, I mean, if you guys couldn't tell, I have a whole thing of One Piece pops right here. And I actually have a signed Nico Robin right there and Sanji. So, which maybe I'll make a video about that soon. I have, like, clips from it. I just haven't really bothered to edit it. But, man, Eustass Kid looks really cool. I'm so glad to finally have him. Because this is a pop I've really wanted, and what is the date on this one? So this is 2023. So I think he is like a reprint. Because I feel like it would have had 2022 on it, because these were like one of the first conventions of the year. I don't know, maybe not. I mean, either way, I don't really give a shit. I'm just glad to have the pop. Because like I said, I'm a huge One Piece fan and I didn't want to pay hundreds for this pop. Like, realistically, this mystery box cost me, like, what was it, 60 or 70 bucks? And I feel like I got, like, pretty good value out of it. Like I said, these are all con pops. And, obviously, I said I'm going to keep Eustass Kid because that's what I bought the box for. But, Sesshomaru, I don't know how you say his name, I've never personally watched Inuyasha, but, like, he's a cool looking pop. I might honestly keep him. But with that being said, guys, I'm actually going to do the math really quick just to see what the value is of all these through like Pop Price Guide. And once I do that, I will be right back. But for now, actually, before I do that, I'm going to do like we're going to do like a little thing of like value of how much I think they are. So personally, I think that our cheapest one here is going to definitely do Whiplash because, I mean, I feel like I've seen that one at GameStop or FYE for like a really long time. So I'm gonna guess he's like the cheapest. Second one I'm gonna say is this Lola Bunny. Just because I feel like most people aren't a big fan of these mashup pops nowadays. Then I'm gonna probably go with, I think I'm gonna go with No Heart. And then we'll go with her. And it'll be Sesshomaru second. And Eustass Kid last. So that's the order I'm going with. This is what we got. And I will be right back once I get the values of all these. Okay guys, so we're back with all the values. So let's just get straight into it. Okay, so starting off guys, we've got Eustass Kid here. No surprise, he was the most expensive one in the box. At the moment, he is going around 70 bucks here. Which might be going down even more just because of the fact that this mystery box Charles sold it for like 40. So there's a chance I could get lowered. But at the moment we're sitting at 70 on Pop Price Guide. Next up we got Sesshomaru, which Sesshomaru is honestly, yeah, this one's right. This one is also in the right spot. Because Sesshomaru is going for 30 bucks, as you can see right here. Which by the way, I should mention, with all these, like, you know, Pop Price Guide isn't always 100% accurate. So I did kind of look for some of these that were kind of questionable, just to kind of verify if it was actually legit or not, like the price. And I believe he would be going for 30. I don't personally doubt it. Like I said, it's an anime pop. It's a pretty cool looking pop, to say the least. So I'm not too shocked. But going down, next up we've got Goblin Queen, who actually was a little bit further down than I kind of thought. One of these pops was actually the third most expensive, and it was a little bit incorrect on my part, so some of these got moved around. But for the most part, it was like one pop that like moved above like a bunch of them. So we'll get to that when we do. But with Goblin Queen, we're looking at 15 bucks. So not too bad. Kind of, like I said, I kind of expected as much because it's not like a crazy pop by any means. But it is still a Marvel pop. Now this next one I'm a little bit kind of interested in because the value for it isn't really distinct, but I'm just going to go by what it says for the con sticker. So No Heart is actually just pretty much the exact same price as the Goblin Queen, going for 15 bucks. The con sticker or the fall convention sticker doesn't really have a value for some reason, which I don't know why, but I would assume it probably would just be the same value of this, if not maybe like $12 or $10. I'm not too sure, but like I said, I feel like $15 is probably a pretty accurate thing for it. I don't really see it going like any higher, obviously, because the con sticker's not even much higher. But I also don't see it being too low, because it's not probably the worst pop out of these, which unfortunately, I will say, guys, Lola Bunny was our lowest of the day. And like I said, I'm not too shocked, because I don't really think many people are a big fan of crossover pops. And Lola Bunny here is going for a good $12. Like I said, I'm not too shocked. It's not really a hot one in my books. Like, I wouldn't say it's one that I feel like many people were going after, unless, you know, maybe they were a big Harry Potter fan or, you know, Warner Brothers fan. I feel like those are the only people that are really going for that. Most people who are like, what's the word? Just like general collectors. Like, for me, I wouldn't personally buy that. But maybe that's just because I haven't seen Harry Potter, but I don't know. But anyway, the big surprise of the day is Whiplash here was probably our third most expensive one. Which, like I said, that really kind of shocked me, just because of the fact that I feel like I've seen this exact one over at my FYE for a pretty decent amount of time, like a year or so ago. So seeing it as like our second place one does kind of surprise me. But at the same time, I know Masters of the Universe is a pretty popular Funko category. So I guess it can go either way with Masters of the Universe. I feel like they can go pretty high or they can go pretty low. In this case, it's a good balance, because Whiplash here is going for around 30 bucks. And I did actually go and check on eBay for this one to see if that was actually kind of accurate, and it was. This one was the one that maybe is the sticker that I saw at FYE, which is kind of surprising, because I feel like this is the one you would maybe want to get because it's a bit different. But I was actually wrong on that one, so I mean, good game, I guess. Hot Price Guide, but yeah, this is what we got. Like I said, guys, these four right here are probably ones that aren't gonna stay in my collection, because I'm not personal collectors of like any of these four categories. Maybe even Sashomaru. I'm undecided at the moment, but I really like how that pop looks, so I might honestly keep it. But with that being said, if you guys are at all interested in these four pops right here, these ones as well as a bunch of other pops are going to be for sale on my Whatnot, which, yeah, if you actually want to check down below in the description, I do have a Whatnot page that if you guys click the one link, you may be able to get $10 off your first purchase. And, you know, some of these ones you could definitely use that $10 for if you really want to. With that being said, guys, I'm going to end the video right here. Like I said, I got another video coming pretty soon. It also has to do with One Piece, if that's a little hint for you guys, wink wink. It also might have to do with one of those characters that are right over here. I'm not going to say which one. You guys can maybe make a guess. But he's close friends with the character that we're going to be unboxing. But with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more Funko videos, let me know down below, because for me, I like doing these mystery boxes. I think they're fun. I just don't really always have the money for it. Oh, also, I guess I should put Saucer back here. He wasn't part of the mystery box, but I'll put him there anyway. Like I said, if you guys enjoyed, let me know down below. But with that being said, guys, I will catch you guys later. Keep it virtual. Peace.